This week I cover the second Buffalo Slow Roll of the season, starting here at the Cancer Outreach Center at Roswell Park, our region's cancer treatment hospital. I can't think of one person that I know whose lives weren't directly or indirectly touched by the expert care and research provided by this institution. Next month, the biggest yearly charity riding event, Ride for Roswell, is taking place. For the first time, I get to join my friends and raise money for this cause. Now, in my own history, Roswell is where I was diagnosed with MS 30 years ago this June. The doctors there were pretty happy to tell me that I had MS because it meant that the MRI image of my spinal cord was an MS plaque and not cancer. Roswell is a part of Buffalo's medical corridor, which includes Buffalo General, Children's Hospital, and a host of other treatment and research facilities. It's located on the edge of the East Side, which is where our full ride took place. The East Side has some beautiful parks, including Martin Luther King Jr., which we did ride through, amazing institutions like Buffalo Science Museum, and lots of notable architecture. But the area also reminds us that Buffalo is considered one of the most segregated cities in the U.S. There are a lot of areas that boldly tell of the lack of investment here. Although those who know me might know this is out of character, I'm not going to offer my political thoughts on this. That's definitely not the point of this channel. I'm just going to say that we, as a city, need to take a long look at ourselves. That's a reason I love the Slow Roll. People from all over the city and the suburbs visit all the areas of the city, often places they've never been. They experience them, they learn about them. My sister and I were just talking about the real sense of community it is. I'm so happy that having the trike is letting me be a part of this. It's a huge and diverse group. You cannot miss us. We're giant. Sometimes people from their porches or the curb shout out to greet us. It's a lot of fun, but it's also about learning. There are stops along the way to point out a piece of history or a local organization that's working to improve the lives of people. Roswell Park is one of the bigger of these institutions, and besides the education component, I think that this particular ride helped get us motivated about the Ride for Roswell as well. Now, this ride was about two different things: educating people about cancer, and then marking the sad event in the city that I'll get to soon, as I think it needs to be addressed on its own. So here we're gathering at the end of the ride, where friends meet up, have some dinner, and get bothered by me to grab some film. Here's my sister Trisha. Here is my friend Damon, who also contributed some photos to this vlog, and my friends Dave and Roxanne. I'll link Dave's YouTube channel in my description. Trisha took a trip through the educational colon entrance, proving that there are all kinds of ways to teach people about this disease. In a clever move, Roswell put it so that this was the only way you could get to the restroom. It was kind of funny. And then, of course, there is always the dancing. Maybe someday for me. But this isn't the end of the story. About halfway through, we rode a mile in silence to mark the fatal, racially motivated shooting in the Tops grocery store on Jefferson Avenue on May 14th, 2022. This evil event took the lives of 10 innocent people who were just going about their lives. A friend that is very dear to me lost a loved one in this tragedy. Every day, I hope that she and everyone affected can find just a little peace.